Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome to episode 52 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today, one thing I don't know if I pointed out, I don't think I did, I crafted this charm, the sleep charm, which allows players to sleep without delay and slowly reduces the insomnia counter. First off, as it says, lets you sleep without delay, so it is nighttime now, so if you go to sleep, it's immediate. Bam. Also, it stops phantoms from spawning, as far as I know, so that we don't get that, it stops the insomnia counter. So we don't have phantoms, so we can play throughout the night and not have to worry about it. Just a little quality of life. It wasn't expensive to make, too. Like, if we look at the recipe, it's just dyes in a phantom membrane. So, slowly reduce the insomnia counter, can be anywhere in the inventory or the offhand slot. Yeah, pretty simple. We did get our crystals set up. I did get our seeds set up here, so they're processing. I filled this chest up with bone meal, and it has already gone through it, and that thing is pretty darn quick. But we got our diamond seeds, we got blazing crystals, we got neotic crystals. We are almost good to go with filling out these, 3x3 plots here for the most part. And actually, we should now, bam. So that fills all of those out for us. So we have all of this essence being generated. Now keep in mind, it is expensive. Like if we look at, okay, blazing crystals, right? What's the usage for this? Oh, look, 8 of them gets us 3 blazing crystals. Not too bad, right? Wrong. Spirited, 9 of them gets you 1. Same thing with neotic. 9 gets you 1 crystal. So a little bit more expensive, but what we could do is change these recipes here so that we can, use these instead of actually crafting them with our power energizing orb, and we got that going for us. So yeah, today though, I want to work on getting into refined storage. Wow. Today I want to get into environmental tech. I taught the system how to make almost of this stuff for the most part, so we should be good to go. If you look at your void miner in environmental tech, so you have to start out in the litherite tier, which is the base tier. So it goes litherite and then erodium, chironite, palladium, ionite, aethium, nanorite, and then finally zerothium, obtained by a crystal miner in the end dimension. Oh, look, so we have to have it set up in the end dimension anyway. So that's where I was going to put it. Hey, in my favor, that worked out perfectly. It wasn't even planned. But if you look at the void miners here, it tells you, if you hold shift for more information, it tells you exactly what you need to craft the thing. So yeah, we start out at litherite. So this is the things that we need. So we need 20 frames. So if I look at environmental tech here, I taught the system how to make most of the stuff that we're going to need. So litherite structure frames, we're going to need 20 of those. We're going to need 18 structure panels. So let's go ahead and get those. Oops. Yeah, well, that works. 18 structure panels. We're going to need 4 IO blocks or frames of tier 1. I think we'll go with the IO blocks, which I left here because they're not too difficult to make. We just need 4 of these litherite interconnects. And the reason I want to go with 4 of these, from what I understand, they are capped at, you can only put 1024 RF into this. We can put more, and the more we put, the faster it should run. So we'll do the 4 that it says that we should. Is that right? 18 panels. It used our panels. That's what happened. It used our panels to craft those. Probably should do the panels last, but whatever. Okay, 2 modifiers, which is just any kind of modifier. In the first tier, you only have access to what's known as a null modifier, which does nothing. So just use a null modifier. And what do you want? You want some more structure panels? You're going to keep using the ones that we have. So at the end, we'll see where we end up with this. What is this? Reactor coolant manifold. Nice. 2 laser cores, which are these guys. 1 and 2. And a laser lens holder, which is going to require 2 more of those. So let's just do that. And just make a bunch of those. They're needed for later crafting anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. and a laser lens holder. And theoretically, other than this, that should be everything we need to craft this. Other than a lens, too. We're going to have to make a lens. Let's do that really quick. Lenses are easy. It's just glass. And then you can dye your lens. And then what lens you use determines what kind of resources you're going to get out of the miner. Where are our lenses in here? Conveniently, lenses don't show up in here. I think there's another thing we're going to need, too. We need the, programmer. Yeah. Lens grinder. Oh, let's see. What's the assembler do? Oh man, we need more things. Volatile memory, a CPU. Oh goodness, what do we need? Flash memory, memory programmer. I think this is what determines what items you can make, or what items you're going to get from the thing. Let's find out. Lens grinder. I don't know what this does. We'll find out. All right, so there's a lens grinder. We did the garden cloche, and we've done all of these things, right? Except for we did not make the CCU. The control unit. So let's just do that really quick. There we go. And we need 3 more structure frames. Or panels. Okay, so let's get those. Okay, so that was that. What about an assembler? You require flash memory and volatile memory. So we're going to need 2 volatile memory. And then we need a flash memory, which needs 4 more redstone repeaters. Not the CPU. Flash memory. Okay. You can go there. Honestly, don't know what this does, but it looks like it's important. So we're going to go ahead and make it. 4 comparators. It's going to use another one of my structure panels. Okay, that was that. And then a memory programmer, again, requires more volatile memory. I did not realize these were a thing. I should have taught the system. I really should teach the system how to make redstone repeaters real quick. And comparators. And redstone torches. Okay, so you are going to learn a bunch of stuff right now, buddy. Except use regular sticks, please. All right, so that's you. Repeater. Come on. That's, yeah, you. And a comparator. That's you. Okay, so let's get repeater. Craft me 64 of those. Comparator. Just make me 64 of those. And then now we should be okay. All right, so we need 2 volatile memory. We need a CPU. And that should be that. And then finally, we need 2 more structure panels because we just used those. Okay. Theoretically, that should be everything we need. We may need some more of that memory, but we will find out. Let's see what these blocks are for. Memory programmer, an assembler, and a lens grinder. Let's go to the end and set these things up out here because this is where we're going to put it in the put it anyway. And really they don't have to go anywhere super special. Let's just this area looks good. Let's set these guys down and see what happens. Okay, so you all require power. This is an assembler. This, I believe, the assembler is the block that is intended to... Yeah, no recipe. Okay. The assembler is the block that is intended to make all these machines, but it's kind of a little iffy from what I understand. And so it looks like it's just been disabled so that we can just, do do the things that we need to do. Lenses, if we wanted to focus our lens, this is how we do it. Or we could have, what was that? A crystal lens. And this will focus these things. Okay. Let's go home real quick. And you know what? Not you. You. Isn't there a dimensional card? A dimension card or a range card for refined storage? Isn't there? Oh, what is this thing called? The wireless transmitter, and it uses range upgrades, right? Isn't there a like infinite range upgrade? I don't know what it would be called though. I thought it would be dimensional. Not you. No? Am I wrong in this that it does not? That is not what you can use? I'll have to look through and see later. I was looking for like an infinite range card. That way we can, have access to our system out there. I can set up a network receiver and everything, and that would work perfectly fine as well. But yeah, it would just be nice to have infinite anywhere. Let's get a flux point, or yeah, that should be okay. Let's go back to the end and let's see. All right, so if we take this flux point and we put it on this thing, I would like to focus the lenses because they will allow us to, how do you work? I'm clicking on it and it's not doing anything. It allows us to focus what lens that we want to work towards, making it so we can tier up faster. Let's look at environmental tech. What is the next tier? Erodium. Maybe I have to go through the tiers. No? Maybe you need something else. There is like no UI for any of this or any instructions for any of this. So, oh, look, it's making a black lens. Now we have a red lens. Yeah, category colored lenses. That doesn't really help me out much though. Oh, okay. So to make the other lenses, you have to take a regular lens and surround it by. Okay. All right. So we're going to start out with a regular lens. This red lens we don't need. Bam. Okay. So that is a lens grinder, which also is unnecessary. Now the memory programmer, this is going to tell it what to mine, and we can set it to mine crystals, but we are going to need some of that flash memory. So let's just go ahead and see how in the world do we build this thing first, right? So if we take a look at this, you have auto crafting abilities, but I want you to kind of like, I think I want you to point towards the sky. Would that be cool? So that it's like beams of light going up into the void. I think that would look cool. So if I do this, and maybe I need to make it a little higher since we're technically going to be building it upside down. So if we do that, and then I put this there, that should now be building upside down. And if we do this, and we do this, preview, what's it going to look like? Yeah, I think that looks okay. Kind of floating in the sky there. Do it. What do you mean disabled due to bug? Disabled due to bug. What do you mean disabled due to bug or due to bug? Build the thing. I don't want to build it myself. It's a lot of work. Oh man. You're telling me I have to place all this stuff manually now? Like, come on, bruh. Just work for me. Okay, so that is a laser core, laser lens holder, which faced the wrong way. This is why I like things to build themselves. Okay, well, Where'd the other laser lens core go to? I had 2 of them. Oh my goodness, this thing is not... I had 2 laser lens cores. Where did the other one go, people? Anybody know? Oh goodness. You look like the structure frames. Like, so if I put you there, are you going to take away the rest of them? You're going to do some weird stuff. At least I can place them on these ghost blocks, so I don't have to, build around it or anything. That was the wrong spot. Now I don't know what goes there. I can probably guess based on how the rest of this looks, though, that it's going to be a structure panel. Structure, structure, structure. One more. Okay. And then null modifier goes there and there. Our item input. I didn't get any item outputs. Well, that's a bummer. This is forge energy input. This is a laser core. And then we needed another laser core there. A laser lens holder. Why this goes sideways, I don't know. It is not, yeah, there. So we lost a laser lens core. Don't know where. Something happened. I also need item output, so we'll go back to base real quick. At environmental tech output. Yes, item output. We need this thing. I have not yet taught the system how to make hoppers. Haven't I been mentioning making hoppers for a while now, too? There's this and laser core. Give me one of those. Okay. Theoretically, that should be everything we need. Let's get some more flux points, at least 2 more, so we can put one on each side. Laziness, really. That way I don't have to run pipes. I could just do the pipes. We'll see what happens when we get up there. And then we need a flash memory. And I should teach the system how to make this because it's tedious. Okay, flash memory. The recipe for you is volatile memory. And then you are that. Flash memory. Craft, craft, craft. And that's what we need to tell the system, hey, this is what I want you to make. Is that right? Is my assessment correct? Lens grinder can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Okay. Back to the end. Let's take our core and put it in there. So that way, at least this should now be a valid structure. If I put this there, right? I thought we would see something. No, I need to put the item output. No? Yes. All right. We got a valid structure. You can tell because it's pointing to the sky. Had to manually build it, which is going to be fun when we get to the higher tiers because the higher the tier, the more the stuff is, which is kind of a pain. I might see if there's an update to this mod in between episodes. That way I don't have to, deal with that. Let's get our memory programmer powered up. Let's put our flash memory in here. No, don't do anything. What are you doing? I want multi-miner, crystal miner. That's what I want. Crystal miner. Yes. Okay, cool. So now it is set to mine for crystals. So that'll be its focus. And if we give it power, and I'll do the pipes thing. So I'm going to have to set up, more power to this. I wish it was rotated so that it would look a little nicer, but whatever. So if we do this, or what if we put them on the top? That way I don't have to fly. Excuse me. And then point here. output network. This is our in ENV tech miner. And set that to extract. Bam. Okay. So now you guys all are getting power. Yes, you have power. You doing anything with it? I need to bring a chest. I do not have one with me. Okay. Let's get an ender chest. A white, just so that everything can be importing into the system. Come on. And we're gonna grab a regular chest just to validate that this is working. Diamond chest would work fine, sure. Just to validate that we're getting stuff, and then yes, I will chunk load this. Probably should have checked to see if I was on a chunk boundary first, but hey, you know, that's how we roll. Diamond chest, let's see. Put you there. Are things happening? That is the question. I kind of can't tell. It doesn't look like do you need a redstone signal, or are you just working? Duration, it's every tick costs 1800. Energy storage, cannot tell if it is doing anything. It seems like it should be, and it's using power, right? Yeah, kinda. Maybe it needs more power because this can only do 256. Back home we go again. Let's get a ultimate pipe upgrade. That way you can just pull as much power as you need to for these guys. And one more try. Okay. You are in the end. You should be good to go with that part of things. Let's upgrade you. Bam. You guys are full on power. Are you doing the thing? Yes, this is doing something. It has a capacity of 1 million for its storage. That breaks the multi-block. Do I have to do anything else? Do I have to give you a redstone signal? Do I have a lever on me? Please tell me I have a lever on me. Figures I do not. Okay, back home one more time. If this don't work, I will look up what we need to do to kick this thing off. Let's throw a lever on it just to see what happens. Pop down here, throw a lever on. Yeah, you should be working now. Right? Right? Do you need to be full? Do something for me. Please, my friend. Hey, there we go. It's working. We got a litherite crystal. So maybe it's been working the entire time and it's just that slow. Like I said, this is a very slow machine. Like, very slow. So basically what we got to do is sit here and wait until we get the next tier of crystals, which is the erodium crystals. And in order to do what we need to do with it, we need erodium CCU. We have to get at least enough to make 28 tier 2 frames and the IO blocks. So erodium structure frames is 2 per. And I needed how many of these? 28. So we need a stack. Yeah, that's 56. Plus we're going to need more for the thing. So yeah, probably about a stack of erodium crystal in order to upgrade this to the next tier, which is why I said this takes forever. We're just going to we'll just let it run in the interim. That way it's, it's doing its thing while we are doing our thing. It looks like I built this all in one chunk, but let's do that. That way we can just be sure. I've got the CPU space to be able to manage this, so it should be okay. But yeah, we'll just let this run and see where we end up. I need to find out if there is a interdimensional refined storage thing. Otherwise, I'll set up a quantum entangle or a network receiver thing out there. That way we can access our network when we're out there. Oh, and I never put a lens into this. Maybe I need to do that. I'll check in between episodes. You guys have seen me out there enough. But anyway, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.